20, he had aged. For a moment, Saikara didn't understand what had been said, or rather, his brain refused to process it. But seeing the heated young knight in the green mantle, he unwillingly forced both brain and mouth to function. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? What man could remain calm after seeing the pure saintess in such a modest attire? Wasn't the only reason you came here with her, because you were stalking her in the first place? This time, Saikara couldn't stop the twitch in his facial muscles. What is this idiot? He looks about 20. A virgin, perhaps? Is that true? Even Yua was looking at him with frightened eyes. You've got to be kidding me. Suppressing the urge to flip the table and shout, "What the hell are you talking about?" Saikara restrained himself. Calm down. He's a child. In modern society, there's a strange tendency to elevate high school girls to near-mythical status. As a result, the girls themselves develop an odd sense of pride. This isn't Yua's fault. It's society's fault. Besides, while Yua certainly had a cute face, she was absolutely not his type. More importantly, she was a child. He did not develop romantic feelings toward children. To be blunt, being around someone with no social experience was exhausting. Their values were too different. Taking all that into account, there was no chance, not even 1 in a million, that he would harbor romantic feelings for Yua. However, stating that plainly to a hot-headed knight and an unconsciously prideful high school girl would cause problems. Though, to be fair, problems had already begun. The other green-mantled knight watched silently. Aresh, for some reason, was staring intensely at Saikara. Norbert, meanwhile, looked delighted. That one would be dealt with later. Well, say something. A knight shouting about private matters in public. What kind of knight was that? Perhaps the definition differed in this world. Still, Saikara spoke. I don't consider younger people as romantic interests. Strictly speaking, he meant younger people without social experience. But that would invite accusations of insulting the saintess. So he simplified it. Looking up, he saw the knight still frowning, but Yua wore a relieved smile. That reaction was rather rude, but they were even, so he let it pass. Right, Kondo-san and I are way too far apart in age. Yes. Yua laughed with the unself-conscious arrogance unique to youth, believing youth itself supreme. Well, youth is supreme, especially health-wise. He missed the days without stiff shoulders, back pain, migraines, and sleepless nights. By the way, how old are you, Kondo-san? You didn't know before saying all that? He thought. 29. He paused. It had been over 2 months since he came to this world. Actually, I just turned 30 recently. That old. Apparently, he looked younger than expected. That gaze clearly said uncle. So 30 really was uncle territory to high school girls. Then the lively blonde youth next to him exploded. What? It was your birthday, Seisan? You should have told me. I would have celebrated. Ah yes, the noble party boy spirit. Thanks. In my world, when celebrating a superior's birthday, subordinates tie an elastic cord to their ankles and jump off tall buildings. That was torture, right? Wait, that was a lie too. Which is it? Norbert spiraled into confusion, which mildly soothed Saikara, until he felt a cold presence from across the table. What? Nothing. That was not a nothing face. Aresh sat there with his usual beautiful yet perpetually displeased expression. Aresh-sen is 22, right? Yua said brightly, as if proving she remembered. Yes. He knew Aresh was young, but 8 years younger? In his old world, 22 was a fresh graduate. So he'd been having his health managed by someone 8 years younger than him. Another world truly was harsh. Norbert-san, how old are you? Me? 18. Wow, 2 years older than me. I'm happy. There aren't many people close to my age here. And you're only 6 years apart from Aresh-san. Yes. The young people bonded happily. A correct sight. Young people should do young people things together. That was Saikara's sincere wish. Seisan, when are we celebrating? Spoke too soon. No need. Come on. Everyone in accounting will want to. They just want a drinking party. Alcohol would likely kill him. Before he could explain, Aresh cut in. No alcohol. I know. He had no death wish. Then what present do you want? The only thing I can imagine making you happy is supplements. That's fine. Oi! Aresh's sharp retort struck immediately. Kondo-san, are you tired? Yua tilted her head. Well, he refuses to reduce his workload. Aresh muttered. That's why. I learned healing magic. I'll heal you. Wait. Magic was dangerous. Before he could refuse publicly, Yua's warm hand touched him. Warm, not from her skin, but from the power flowing through her palm. Gwa! Eh! Suddenly, Saikara found himself pulled into Aresh's arms. Ignoring the murmurs and Yua's confusion, Aresh peered into his face. TCH. After clicking his tongue, he ordered Norbert to clean up and dragged Saikara away. What? Before leaving, Aresh declared loudly. I managed this one. Don't touch him. Only a little magic touched you. Open your mouth. In what seemed like a storage room, Saikara obeyed. Soft lips met his. After a few seconds, Aresh pulled away, examining him seriously, calloused fingers brushing his face. Any fever? Fatigue? No. Thank you. Don't lie. I'm not. It might be easier to cast a barrier. A barrier? A protective spell like armor against magic element exposure. That exists. Yes, but it consumed significant magic. And you'd have to assimilate the magic I supply. Meaning, he would have to familiarize himself with it. I see. They did not know then that they would later regret this decision.